Hi guys, today I will be showing you KILLJOY lineups for all maps. These are lineups from other people, from streamers, YouTubers, and some of them are my lineups as well. So today I'm going to show you the lineups that I use, like most of them. And yeah, so to all the people who created these lineups, if you see your lineup in this video, I'd like to thank you for creating that lineup, and it helped me rank up. So yeah, now let's get on with the video. So first lineup would be Ascent and default. You need to go to A main and go to the two boxes, and you aim in this little rivet here and put your left HUD line and do a quick throw, and that should land directly into default. And now next would be the dices. So I need to go to the same position and need to aim on this light thing, do a throw, and it will land directly on dice. That's it. Now, as you can see here, I'm pointing on like the light thing. This is for the ultimate. This is not really a post lineup. This is for the ultimate. You need to go to the same spot, do a jump throw, and this molly will cover like the backside, like the box on heaven. So since that part is not covered by your ulti, so going to B default, just need to go to the tiles, tuck yourself in this corner, and just look at that light and do a simple throw. It will land directly into default. And yeah, it covers everything basically. Now for the next one, some people do plant in this corner, like for some reason. But if your teammate decided to plant that corner, just go the same spot and put your HUD line, lower right HUD line, in that spot and do a quick throw. By the way, if you need to, feel free to pause this video so you'll better understand. And again, in default, you can go to B main and look at those top generators, do a quick throw. You can do it. There's a huge margin of error, so as you can see, I'm just throwing a couple mollies in. As long as you're seeing that generator, it will land on default. Now going to split. As you can see at that part of the map, I'm not sure what to call that, but you just go outside of A main, go above the plant, and look at this leaf and the line thing, do a normal throw, and it will land on that part of the site. That's basically it. And now for the other plant spot, which is behind this thing, whatever that is, you go back to A main, same spot, go above the pot, and now you need to look for this leaf and place your crosshair beside the line. So some kind of line there, do a quick throw, and it will land on that spot. No one will be able to defuse the spike. Now going to B, there's a couple of plant spots. This one is the most common one, the other one more hidden.
Spike's here.
So there's really like no lineup that's good in this map. The split, there is a lineup, which is what I'm showing you right now. You press your HUD line basically on that crack and do a jump throw, and jump throws are very inconsistent. As you can see, I'll throw a couple of mollies here, and you'll see that how many is that? It's like a lot of mollies. So I threw a lot of mollies out. As you can see, some of them went above, some of them went below, and some of them were actually close. And as you can see, it's very inconsistent. So to compensate for that, I don't really use lineups for this kind of plant. Instead, I place molly here and pop that. If someone tries to defuse, that's more hidden, and they won't be able to defuse a spike. And they might shoot it maybe in the next round. And if the spike though is somewhere a little bit further to the right, then you're probably going to be able to defuse a spike with that molly, so you can put one here instead. And again, they'll probably get shot, and I'll show you what to do later on. So this hidden plant, box plant, you just put one above, or you can put one behind. So again, behind and above. So most likely they won't be able to shoot that. So this one, as I was telling you, you're probably going to play a garage when you use this plant spot. So what you do is aim for this yellow thing, and using that yellow thing as a marker, you can jiggle throw a molly, and you can just jiggle and throw. It will land exactly on the plant spot, and yeah, that's about it. And now I think I don't know what's next. Going into bind, I guess. I'm not sure. Yeah, bind. Default. And go to a short, a main. I don't know what it's called. This one is from Kyo. You look up that corner, do a throw, and it will land perfectly on the spot. And that's about it, really. It covers everything. That is so good. So it covers everything. So this one triple. There's also a lineup for this. It's short. This one's pretty complicated, but if you're at short, you can do this. So you aim at that leaf, and what you need to do is line up your HUD line on that other leaf. See? And so first what you need to do is aim your crosshair and pull up until your HUD line is aligned with that leaf, and then do a one throw, or just a throw.
Placing swarm grenade.
I was trying to say one bounce like it's Sova. Alright, so it lands there on triple. And the other one is outside bats. So it has the same concept. You just go above these boxes, that metal thing, that light, do a line thing in between, do a quick throw, and it will land the same exact spot.
Swarm grenade out.
That's it. So those are the two lineups for A, and you can actually do like a big brain rotation, so you can do that throw like there. You can throw it, you run to short, and you pop it, you run to short, you go up. So, and do the other lineup. So this will like confuse your enemies, like where you are. The mall is from bass, now the mall is from short, and it's like if you want to rotate, and you can also peek after the lineup. So going to B default, you just go check yourself in this corner, place the line between your alarm bot and your turret on either of these two lines. You can put that there, or you can put that on the other like rock thing.
Placing swarm grenade.
And you'll see that one lands above and one lands below. So what I normally use is the one that lands above, since normally when they're diffusing, they're looking down. So that's the one for the molly that lands above the truck. So most likely they won't be able to shoot it right away. That's it. And so again, there's also you can do the same lineup on that same spot. When, for example, your team decides to plant in the middle, you can go in this exact same spot, use the exact same like I don't know what it's called thing, and put your put the line on that corner.
Placing
That will
swarm
line
grenade.
right in the middle.
Swarm grenade
There you
out.
go. And now from Hookah. So it's not really, I'm not sure if this is a lineup, but this is not really a lineup, but more of a, yeah, you can just throw a molly in that general area.
Swarm grenade
It
out.
will land the middle or middle in the default. So you can just throw a molly right there, and you can wall bang whoever's defusing.
Swarm grenade out.
I don't know if you'll use that, but there it is. Now Haven. Going default, right in the middle. Just go back to long. Go to these sandbags. Place your crosshair in that corner of the roof.
Placing swarm grenade.
And that one will land a little bit on the left, actually. So
Swarm
you might want to
grenade
keep
out.
that in mind. But you can also adjust that by putting your crosshair a little bit down and
Placing
right.
swarm grenade.
It will land perfectly in the middle. Right there.
Swarm grenade out.
Now for the other plant, which is this one below heaven, like for some reason people plant in this spot. So there's also a lineup for that. So you can just jump above the sandbags, look at the this like roof thing at the corner of that, do a
Placing
throw,
swarm grenade.
and we'll
Swarm
cover
grenade
that
out.
part. Just in case, your team decides to
I got
plant. Now B, this is if the spike is in the middle part of the spike, so make sure that you're seeing
Placing
half moons and do a jump throw.
swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out. I got the spike. I dropped the spike.
This you can just jiggle peek, and
Placing
sometimes it
swarm
doesn't
grenade.
reach it. And the right way to jiggle peek is
Swarm
you need
grenade
to push
out.
yourself into the wall, like back wall, and place your crosshair below that wood and do a jiggle throw. That will land directly into the spot, since there's really
Placing
no
swarm
lineups
grenade.
for those two sides.
Swarm grenade out.
Again, tuck yourself or push yourself back to the wall, look at the wood, jiggle, and then throw. Alright, cool.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Now, under left side, C link, or A link rather.
I got the spike.
Just do the same thing. There's really no lineup
I
for
dropped the
this.
spike.
That's why this is to compensate for that. Push yourself into the wall. Look below the
Placing swarm
wood
grenade.
and do a jiggle throw.
Swarm grenade
That's it.
out.
No other lineups. Now for this one's for like deep C. The one in the box. Since you can plant in multiple spots. This one's for like the deep C. You can look for this flower, push yourself into that, look for this like ridge where these two rocks meet, do a throw. It will
Placing
land
swarm grenade.
on that deep default,
Swarm
or
grenade
whatever that's
out.
called. And same thing, use that same marker, but move it a little bit to the left. And
Placing swarm grenade.
it will land
Swarm grenade
on
out.
that spot. And now, if you're a person
got the
who
spike.
plants in that spot, you're
I dropped the spike.
probably need some help. But some people do plant in that spot, so what you need to do is same spot, just tuck yourself in the flower, a little bit to the left, and do a jump throw. So again, ridge, left, and jump throw.
Placing swarm
So
grenade.
now, icebox. Deep default.
Swarm grenade
There's no
out.
sound for some reason. You just need to jump on these two boxes. Aim for like the light. Do a throw.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Alright. So that lands deep into those boxes. And
I
now,
got the spike.
if you have a sage,
I dropped the spike.
they usually plant there. So what you need to do is just go back, push yourself into this like wall, and look in this corner, like where these two lines meet.
Placing
Do a
swarm
throw.
grenade.
That will land where sage planted.
Swarm grenade out.
Now for B icebox.
I dropped the
The
spike.
default, you can either plant
Alarm
there,
out.
there, or right there.
Placing sentry.
You can use this lineup for any of those plants. Just move yourself in this corner and look in this area. Just somewhere around there, but I usually try to hit
Placing
it dead
swarm
center,
grenade.
so you can just do one throw and it will bounce off. It will cover
grenade
everything.
out.
So you can do that for any of those plants. And yeah, that's about it. If you plant in other places, there's something wrong with you. Now for breeze, there's one middle and one to the right. This one's from C9 KO. So it's these are two jump throws. Stuck yourself between this metal thing and the rock thing. Put the diamond of your alarm bot on the letter S of that signage and do a jump throw. So again, the diamond, do a jump throw. If you need to pause this video, feel free to do
Placing
so.
swarm grenade.
That will land directly in the middle of the pyramids.
Swarm grenade out.
That's it. Now on the right side, where a lot of people do plant, it's in the same spot, but you need to look between these two leaves and again do a jump
Placing
throw.
swarm grenade.
That will land on the right side.
Swarm grenade out.
And now on to B side. That's the default one. You need to look for this plank. Move yourself into that. Look into the brick. Look into that corner. Make a line.
Placing
Jump
swarm
throw.
grenade.
That will land onto
Swarm grenade
default.
out.
That's it. There's really no other lineups because of KILLJOY's Molly. It's very slow. Now for fracture. So fracture, usually people plant there, and this one again is from C9 Kyo. But what he does is he goes into this corner and he aims anywhere on that curved like bar.
Placing swarm
He
grenade.
throws and it lands below
grenade out.
the platform. As you can see, you might be able to defuse the spike. So
Plant the spike.
if your team decides to plant it a little bit closer to the right, then there's really no lineups for that. But what you need to do, what you can do, is do a running throw. You just need to aim for that general area. Do run and throw.
Placing swarm grenade.
That will land deeper
Swarm grenade out.
onto hell. Now this one is for the platform as well. Above the platform, tuck yourself in the corner, look in that.
Placing swarm grenade.
Building will go above the
Swarm
platform.
grenade out.
You can do one below the platform as well, on the same corner, using the same building. But this one, you need to move your crosshair up until your HUD line reaches the black part of that light on the lower right corner. I'll show you that later. Do this throw and it will land on below the platform or
Placing
in
swarm
hell.
grenade.
So that's where it is. It's beside the
Swarm grenade out.
plant box, So what I'm referring to earlier is that your HUD line needs to reach this black part of the light. So look into the building, and as soon as your HUD line reaches that black part, you throw, and it will land beside the plant spot.
Swarm grenade out.
Now going to, what is it? It's B for B fracture. For back sight, you need to tuck yourself into this corner and place your HUD line on that light, the corner of that light. Yep. Do a throw. It will land directly onto back sight.
Bot coming back.
And now for the boxes, just a closed box. You need to go to A main, I think, A lobby, whatever it is. Tuck yourself into this box. Look into that leaf. Throw. And it will land somewhat close, but it will cover everything it needs to cover. For the back sight, or the back box, whatever that's called, you need to go in the same exact spot. Tuck yourself in the same exact corner and look into the other leaf instead. Back sight. And that's it. So that's all the lineups that I use in every map, and hope this helps you out. I don't really care if no one watches this video, but this is mainly for my reference, since all other lineup videos in YouTube are outdated and they don't have newer maps, and some of them are inconsistent as well because they have jump throws and just crouches and whatever. So try to make it as simple as possible, and yeah, I hope this helps you out. Thanks.